Today I just want to have a little bit of a chat with you on the question that you probably already saw from the title of this video, which is whether or not you should learn how to code development, CSS, HTML, JavaScript, all those kind of things. So I'm happy to see you again in this video if you're already subscribed to the channel, and if you're not, welcome, and I'm really glad that you chose to spend some time with me. I'm Matteo, Valentino, professional web designer with many years of experience in the design industry, and I want to give you my point of view on the topic and why do I actually think that learning how to code is extremely helpful. Because at least for me, from my experience, learning this skill set allowed me to increase my design skills and to grow as a designer much faster, because I could have more feedback actually, because I was designing my websites in Figma or in a design software, and I could develop the entire design right away just to see how the entire page flows in a real world scenario just by scrolling with the mouse, because it's different, guys. Sometimes, and I don't know if it happened to you, you design something on Figma, on Sketch, on Adobe XD, whatever you want, but you design something, and then when the developers develop the entire design, the actual flow of the entire page doesn't work, and you ask to yourself why. Basically, it is because when you design something on your design software and you study the spacing between sections, between elements, in the design software you see the whole picture. You don't see everything with the scrolls. You don't really think about, at least as a beginner or as an intermediate, you don't really think about the flow of the entire page when the user scrolls. So you don't think about the user experience of the entire website. So actually learning how to code and seeing the feedback and seeing the developed product right away allows you to grow much faster, because you can see the flow. Let's say that you choose 100 pixels between sections in your page, and in the design software, it looks great, looks awesome. You think that it is the perfect spacing for your sections, and then you go and you see the developed side of the website and everything is messed up, everything is so cluttered, everything is too squeezed. And so this is actually the feedback that is really important to grow as a designer. You need to see how your designs translate to the real world, and knowing how to code allows you to not wait for other developers to work on your project and to develop your project, your idea, and then see. So it takes a lot of time, but you can design a project, you can design a page, and then you can see it right away in your browser. So you don't need to learn a lot of stuff, everything about HTML, CSS, or JavaScript, but actually just learn a platform that allows you to have freedom in designing and creating your own designs online, and to have it in a custom domain or like I use Webflow. This allows me to have a platform where I can create my designs for free, and I can have my websites online, and I use it for testing because I don't have to pay anything for the free plan. I have the Webflow custom domain. I don't care if it is for testing personal projects. I just create the designs and then I develop them in Webflow, and I can see how everything and my ideas works in a real world scenario. This is crucial, guys, because in that way, you can grow much faster than anyone else. I think that one of the most important things when we want to grow as designers is to have a lot of feedback. Feedback as designers, as creatives, feedback is critical. So if you can find a way to have more feedback in less time, we need to take advantage of that. So learning how to code is a super easy way to have way more feedback. Now, of course, that means that if you want to learn how to code, it requires time and a little bit of sweat, because it is basically learning a new skill from scratch. And from some people, it's harder than others, and for others it's easier than others, of course. Maybe it requires you 2 weeks, 2 months, or maybe 2 years to learn at least the basics of code development for the web. But I can assure you guys that it's worth the struggle. I saw a lot of benefits from learning how to code for the web. One simple reason is I could earn more by selling more services. And this is another topic that I want to touch on in this video, which is basically positioning yourself in the market. Because I saw that by learning how to code at the beginning, at least 80% of the clients were just development, because it is a skill that is extremely required. Everyone is looking for developers, so it is up to you to say no to the ones that ask you just for the development side of things and start positioning yourself for the design stuff. Of course, you can do both, but you need to be very careful on who you say no to and who you say yes to, because this can really ruin your positioning on the market. Because if you say too many yeses in the development side of things, you become known for the development side of things. So you need to balance the yeses and nos of both parts for as a designer or as a developer. And I struggled a lot at the beginning because I said too many yeses to the development stuff, and so I became known as more as a developer than a designer. As soon as I saw this shift for me, I just wanted to say no to everything that was development and focus on design. And now I have the balance between the two. I have people that I collaborate with that do the development side of things. Clients contact me for the design and the development side of things, or just for the design. So if you learn both skills, just be careful about your positioning. My suggestion for you is to keep the ratio between 3 and 5 to 1 in favor of the thing that you want to become known for. For instance, you want to become known for as a designer, say 5 yeses to gigs about design and 1 yes about development side of things, and all the way around. Just keep the ratio in favor of the thing that you want to become known for, and don't say yes 2 times to design and 2 times to development. Don't split it in half, because otherwise it becomes harder to position yourself in the market. Now, in school, I studied code development and computer science, so for me, it wasn't hard to learn about CMS, CSS, HTML, JavaScript. The suggestions that I have for you, if you're starting out from scratch, I'm gonna leave you some links in the description down below for some websites that I've used, and they're really nice if you're starting out from scratch and to learn some basics about code development or for HTML and CSS and JavaScript. They are extremely helpful. And another suggestion that I have for you to learn as fast as possible this new skill is to search any possible question that you have in your mind on YouTube, on Google. Ask it to ChatGPT, guys. Now we have AI, so it is much easier to learn a new skill. So basically you have a personal coach or a personal teacher at your disposal 24/7. So and leverage AI to learn this new skill. And I highly suggest you to avoid buying books and wasting money on books, because it is actually a waste of money, simply because you have everything at your disposal online 24/7. You don't have to buy anything if you want, or you can buy some small courses for really cheap prices. You can use AI, you can use Google, YouTube, whatever you want, guys. Avoid books. They're a waste of time, a waste of money. Just go online and spend some time there. So this is it, guys. I just wanted to have a chill chat with you about the topic. I just wanted to give you my point of view on it, because I think that it is a crucial decision to make, and hopefully I made it easier for you with this video. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me also know in the comments down below if you already know how to code and design, and if the decision that you made to learn both things made your life better. Smash the like button because it's really important to me. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.